And thanks so much for tuning into the Daily Dose for Spiritual Growth. Hey, I'm excited. All week long, we are going to be in Psalm chapter 5. There's 12 verses in Psalm chapter 5, and we're going to be breaking it up each day, but I'll be reading the entire chapter, all 12 verses every single day, and then we're going to be picking out different verses each day to highlight. I want to encourage you to, if you missed the service yesterday at Shrewsbury Assembly, we started a brand new series called Battlegrounds, and how we can get through our battles through worship as we worship the Lord. And I don't know what type of battles you are facing. I don't know what type of uncertainties. I don't know how the enemy is trying to, send his fiery darts at you. But you know what? We can have the power and the authority by having God go in front of us. And that's what it means to worship God through our battles. And so hopefully you were encouraged, inspired by the message yesterday. Again, if you missed it, encourage you to go back and watch it from yesterday. And this week, there are some practical applications to how we can increase our dependency upon the Lord through Psalm chapter 5. So without further ado, let's dive in. Psalm chapter 5 says this: "O Lord, hear me as I pray. Pay attention to my groaning. Listen to my cry for help, my King and my God, for I pray to no one but you. Listen to my voice in the morning, Lord. Each morning I bring my request to you and wait expectantly. O God, you take no pleasure in wickedness. You cannot tolerate the sins of the wicked. Therefore the proud may not stand in your presence, for you hate all who do evil. You will destroy all those who tell lies. The Lord detests murderers and deceivers. Because of your unfailing love, I can enter your house. I will worship at your temple with the deepest awe. Lead me in the right path, O Lord, or my enemies will conquer me. Make your way plain for me to follow. My enemies cannot speak a truthful word. Their deepest desire is to destroy others. Their talk is foul, like the stench from an open grave. Their tongues are filled with flattery. O God, declare them guilty. Let them be caught in their own traps. Drive them away because of their many sins, for they have rebelled against you. But let all who take refuge in you rejoice. Let them sing joyful praises forever. Spread your protection over them, that all who love your name may be filled with joy. For you bless the godly, O Lord. You surround them with your shield of love." And that goes right with the message from yesterday. But I just wanted to highlight the first 3 verses in Psalm chapter 5. But the reason why I'm reading the entire chapter, and the reason why I'm reading the entire chapter every single day, as a constant reminder, this is a Psalm of David, of how we can decide and how discern what to do and what we need to do. Verses 1 through 3, one more time here. "O Lord, hear me as I pray. Pay attention to my groaning. Listen to my cry for help, my King and my God, for I pray to no one but you. Listen to my voice in the morning, Lord. Each morning I bring my request to you and wait expectantly." So I encourage you to go to the Lord. Present your request to the Lord. As you see here in David, he says, "Hey, I pray to no one except you." And let that be an encouragement to you. Let that be a challenge to you if you are constantly looking to get advice from other people, or maybe God has been your last resort. Let God be your first response. Let him be where you are going to him first and foremost, whatever you are facing, whatever you are going through. And then the last verse in verse 3 says, "And I wait for you expectantly." Can we go to God with expectation today? Can we go to him and say, "God, this is what I'm going through. And God, I'm waiting for you. God, you know what's best, and your timing is perfect, and you are more powerful, and you are more discerning than anything and everyone else. And so, God, I trust you." Would you go to God today, and would you trust him with whatever you are going through today, and see how God responds to you? Hey, I want to thank you so much for tuning in. Make sure you tune in tomorrow for the Daily Dose for Spiritual Growth.